Hello, good morning. This channel is Death is Not a Death Sentence on October the 8th, 2025. On this Wednesday morning, coming to you with some motivation, some encouraging, maybe just to give someone some peace. Uh, and for entertainment purposes only. And I only got a little time to go, guys. So let me jump into it. All right. I want to I want to talk about, have you ever felt like, when someone passed that's close to you, or maybe someone passed that was close to someone else, and you were close to them and you see them crumbling. It seems like, everything just start to fall apart, you know. You lose your job, the kids are out of control. Your marriage or your relationship, and it's not working, it's down the drain. It's just everything is going bad. Your car broke down. I mean, it's just a streak of bad luck, since this person has passed. You like, oh my gosh, it's like everything is falling apart. Now you're so emotional. You're crying all the time, or you're just depressed and sad. You have no motivation. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to get out of bed, but you have to force yourself to go to work, and you don't want to work. You don't want to do anything. And you can't quit because you have bills. And now the bills are, they're overdue, and everything is just falling apart. Every time you check the mail, it's bills and bills, and just no happiness. Just complete turmoil since your loved one has gone. And I can honestly tell you that it's not going to rain forever. Okay. Um, the sun will come out again. Sometimes we go through spells where, we think that it's just going to always be this way. It's like, I'm going to church, I'm praying, I'm, I'm fasting, I'm just doing everything I can, and nothing. I see nothing. Nothing is happening. Nothing is. And then you start to think, is there a God, or I know I'm not supposed to struggle and suffer like this, and then my loved one is gone, and I don't even got that. I can't even call them, or I can't go over there. I can't get any advice. Or maybe you're in a relationship when I'm like, oh my God, they're gone, and that was my go-to, and I can't even talk to them anymore. Yes, we go through things. They're called being human. But sometimes it's unbearable, I know. But like I said, God don't make it so where we are going to just stay in a rut. He don't want us to be sad. He don't want us to suffer. You know, um, as a matter of fact, he's with us even more when we're going through, turmoil and things of that nature. So I encourage you to keep faith and keep trust no matter what, even if you can't see it, even if you can't feel it. Still keep trust and faith in the Lord. And I promise you, your life will change around. Still pray. Even when it's some days you don't even feel like praying. It's like, man, my life is so terrible. Oh, and then, goodness, then I got a traffic ticket. Just everything just going horrible. And it's like, but you just got to stay in prayer. You got to stay. And, sometimes when a person's saying, hey, just stay in prayer, oh, things will change, you really don't want to hear that. You're like, listen, I don't want to hear all this. But I'm being honest with you. Stay in prayer. It'll change. Um, Loved one that's gone, it was their time. They're there with you. They're sitting right there by you. They're around you. You know, they can't help you. Don't think they don't want to. But they put other things in your mind. Like, not in your mind, but they put other things. Have you ever seen, like, okay, maybe you found something you have not seen in so long, and all of a sudden it just pops up out of nowhere, and you like, I've been looking for that for months, and sometimes even for years. And then all of a sudden it's on your bed, it's in plain sight, or, it's on the floor by your foot, or on the counter in the kitchen, or on the couch. You're like, that's impossible. That's them. It's just like encouraging you to say, hey, listen, I'm around. I know what you're going through. You're not alone. I'm here. Look at the signs. When you're going through heartbreak and, and you're going through financial struggles and you're going through just life in general and depression and hopelessness, they always send signs to let you know they're around. Also, angels send signs as well. Angels send all kind of signs. They'll put certain commercials up, or they'll put certain um, uh, make certain songs on the radio you know, come up, so you could just be listening to Pandora, and then all of a sudden you'll hear a song that never even came on your playlist, and you'll be like, what? And it'll take you back to when things were great and you were happy. That song reminds you of something that is happy. So yeah, things are also, you get a lot of signs. You get a lot of signs. You just have to really look out and pay attention to them. Sometimes you'll dream about your loved ones, and literally, guys, yes, they're dreams, but they come to you in your dreams. So they're real. That's them. They're coming to check you out. So don't think you're like, oh, I had a dream about such and such. Yeah, they're coming to check on you and they want to see you. So, you will dream about them because they miss you too. Like how we miss them, they miss you too. So a lot of times when things are falling apart after someone passed that we love, a lot of things just seems like it's just never gonna get better. They're gonna get better. It's just that you're in the season to do something about it, and maybe it's a sign for you to change and do something different, or, maybe think about your dreams, maybe start that business that you wanted to do. It's your time to slow down and really think about what you truly want to do. So every time you come into something that's, dealing with, turmoil in your life, when everything is falling apart, it's usually a sign to reflect about something about yourself. Slow down and think about, what are your dreams? What are your goals? What did you just forget about, like, or just put a stop on, or, what can you do to be better? Maybe you need to be more humble. Maybe you need to help more, or maybe you need to be a better son or a better daughter, or a better mother, a better father, or, or just maybe you just need to get, that business started that you wanted to start, or maybe you wanted to be a teacher and go back to school, and get that degree, or maybe you never got your high school diploma or GED. It's always something that you need to reflect about yourself when you're normally going through something like that. But, yeah, so turmoil is not always a bad thing, which, to us as humans it is, but normally it's a reflection. And I will say this though, your loved ones are right there. They're sending you signs. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to everything, because trust me, they always send you signs. You just have to pay attention. So I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. I'm praying for everybody, and follow me. I'll follow you back. And God bless everyone. And I am praying for everyone. God bless you guys. Goodbye. I'll see you next time.